everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. If you haven't seen me before, my name is Nancy and I am vlogging my senior year experience. Today is actually kind of a different kind of video though, because I'm going to be doing a book reading vlog. If you guys haven't seen the book Iron Flame in the 4th Wing series, it just came out, so I have it here in my Amazon box with me, and I'm gonna unbox it with you guys. You guys are gonna read it with me. I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts and just like what I think is happening in like the book and like kind of my predictions as I go. So it should be quite a bit of fun. You'll be like reading the book along with me. But first thing I want to say, spoilers for both 4th Wing and Iron Flame. But these books are just so fantastic, just such incredible books, and I'll give you a little bit of a description of 4th Wing in a second, but both of them are really good. They're great books. I think you should read them. If you haven't read them, then just this is not the video for you. If you haven't read Iron Flame yet, this is not the video for you. So just click off, go away, read it, and then come back. So 4th Wing, it's a book about dragon riders, and it's about this girl who she's kind of forced to become a dragon rider, and it's just go through this whole school kind of thing. It's like a lot of challenges and stuff, and a lot of like political intrigue and like some like other interesting elements that go along with the book. But it's really good. Got some great love interests, some great storytelling. I really enjoy it, so I really think you should go read it if you're at all interested in it. It's a great book. I'm gonna be reading the sequel today, Iron Flame, and I guess is that all I have to say? Get ready to unbox it. Okay, so I have it with me. The top's open because I kind of like forgot I was doing this, and I opened it and I was like, oh wait, I gotta unbox it on camera. So all right, let's open it. Here she is in all of her glory. Beautiful. Oh, it's like the sprayed edges. Oh, I love sprayed edges. They're so pretty. Oh god, this book is beautiful. Here's the cover. Obviously, you know, it's very pretty. It's got, you know, this like dragon vibes. Looks very similar to the 4th Wing cover, except this one's a little more like darker here. It's got that oh, I can't remember what the word for it is. And let's see, on the inside, oh, this is so pretty. We've got this really cool map here. Yeah, let me look at it. I don't have the actual book 4th Wing because I read it online, so I don't like have the actual like book, so I never got to see these things. Oh my god, they have like book talk praise. I think that's so funny. And then they have like the actual like critic praise. I love that. It's so cool. But here's a dedication. To all my fellow zebras, not all strength is physical. Oh, that's really cool, because I think Rebecca's yarros. Sorry, yarros, not Zaros. I think she's like a chronic illness, but like the main character is like heavily implied to have a chronic illness here, which I think it's a great representation. And it's like not like, super heavy-handed that like it's all in your face, but like it's definitely like noticeable, and I think it's really interesting. You never see like fantasy main characters with like chronic illnesses like that, so I think that's some great representation. Really love this breakdown here because it goes through like all the like officers and like which section these things are based. I think it's great because I was so confused when I was reading 4th Wing. This part, which I love, it says up here, the following text has been faithfully transcribed from Navarian into the modern language by Jelsia Newart, curator of the Squab Quadrant in Bagshgath War College. All events are true. The names have been preserved to honor the courage of those fallen. May their souls be commended to Malik. So like I love how like it's meant to be like a history, like this is like someone's diary, or like the main character's like diary, or like something that she said, or like it's in like transcribed for us, which I just love that. I love it when like authors like add a little element of like, ooh, and this like could be true. You like read it like that. So I just think that's a lot of fun. Chapter 1. I'm so ready to start. Like, I'm so excited. Before we start, I just kind of want to talk about a few of my predictions for the book. One of my main theories that I'm very subscribed to is that Xaden, the love interest, can read minds, and that he's an intristic, I think it's called. That he can read minds, and that all the kids with relics have multiple abilities. So that's like a big theory that I think is definitely going to come true. I think we're going to find out in this book, because Xaden, like the main character Violet, it's from her perspective. There's like a couple times where Xaden just responds to her thoughts, like her being like, oh, I didn't realize I said that out loud. Like he just like responds to her thoughts. It happens like an unusual amount of times. Like it's not a super unusual thing to happen to like like character being like, oh, I didn't realize I said that out loud, like stuff like that, like once, but it happens like 3 or 4 times throughout the book. And there's just like some other like, weird little things. One of the dragons like tells Xaden, don't try and read me like human or whatever. It's definitely kind of a big sign. So big theory that I believe in is that he can read minds. I think that'll be revealed. And there's also the theory that our main character is half Venin or like part Venin, which I don't really like that theory just because like I feel like that makes her a little bit too overpowered or like too main character-y. I hate using that term because like I feel like it's only used with like female main characters. Like you never hear stuff like that about Superman, but you hear it all the time about Supergirl. But it's just one of the things. I just think that, like our main character, she already has 2 dragons. You know, her mother's like this main general. She has so many elements that like make her a main character that like I feel like she shouldn't have like a million other things that make her special. Like I love characters who are kind of normal and who I can relate to, and they kind of their individual strength or courage and stuff makes them stand out, not like the million things that just have happened to them. But I don't know, I won't be like super mad if that happens. Like, oh well, you know, it'll be interesting, I guess, and I'm sure she'll have some like internal conflict about it, which, you know, could be interesting. Later, and I have just finished the first 10 chapters of the book, and I'm on right here, chapter 11, page 95. I love the book so far. Like, it is just, it's so interesting, and the plot's fascinating. It's really starting to heat up right now, so that's exciting. Xaden has just given Violet a letter, and I think she's about to read it, so I'm excited because Xaden, I love him so much. He's clearly so in love with her. And like, let me just start at the beginning, just give you some of my like opinions and general predictions and stuff. So, Xaden and Violet were fighting because he keeps keeping secrets from her, which, okay. As much as I love Violet, and I think she's a very strong character, I love her, I think she's being slightly unreasonable about this because, okay, what he's offering to tell her all the truths about him that he can share, like all his truths. And she wants everything. She wants to know everything about war, everything that's happening. And in some ways, it's reasonable. I mean, she's gonna be fighting for them. She should know, but also like, she's still not like a 30. Like, she shouldn't know everything because she's just begun to get involved. Like, they don't know if she's gonna break under torture. They don't know what's gonna happen, and she doesn't have the immunity from the general dude, from his like future seeing powers. She doesn't have the immunity from that, so like they can't tell her everything because like she's gonna get caught and it's gonna ruin the entire operation. So like, I think he's been slightly unreasonable about that, just personally. And like, how romantic is it that he's offering to tell her everything about him? Like, that's all he can share. Is she asking him to betray his entire team? I don't know. I'm kind of annoyed by that, as you can see. But going back to my predictions about Xaden being able to read minds, I think now that it was just a reflection of their like connection, like in their like minds, that like mind connections they have, that like with the thing of her like hearing him say things loud or whatever, or it just, I don't know, her shields are getting better, so maybe that could be it, because like it hasn't been happening much in this book, and genuinely, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm giving Xaden too much credit, but I don't think he would like have kept that from her. Like, the fact that he can read minds, if he keeps that from her for this long, like, that's just, he's an asshole for that. Yeah, I do hate how they're separated. It's just, it hurts my soul that they can't be together all the time. I just want them to be happy, but they're arguing, which will just make it so much sweeter when they get back together, I guess. But I do love Xaden's groveling. He needs to grovel. He should. I love it when men grovel. So, I don't know, so far I'm really enjoying the book. Like, it's just so good. It's just such a great, like, the plot line's interesting, and like there's also like friendship stuff that's happening, like her stuff with Ree. Right now they're definitely building up for Ree and Violet to have an argument because Violet is spending more time with Imogen in like the older grades instead of with Ree and her friends, keeping secrets now, and like obviously like she can't be keeping secrets from her friends and stuff. So I think this book and the next book are still going to take place at, because there's going to be 4 more books. Well, there's going to be 3 more books after this one. So I think this one and the next one will still take place at the college, and then the 2 after that will probably take place when they're like in open rebellion and stuff, because I don't know how there's going to be 5 books in this series. Because I think the author has stated that it's going to take place, like the whole story is going to take place over the next 6 months. Like I don't see how this is gonna like span that long with books this long and like that go into this much depth. But I guess, I mean, I am like 100 pages in and it's been like only a couple days, so I guess it's possible, but I don't know. I just kind of wonder like how we're gonna smush it all in. But, oh my god, guys, okay, I was reading for 2 seconds. They're not showing the letter. They're not showing the letter. They're not showing the letter. I can't do this. Okay, they've only given us like a little snippet, which is Garrick has always been my friend. His father was my father's aide, which in a way makes him my date, except trustworthy. After Liam, Bodhi was and still is the closest thing I have to a brother, perpetually tagging along a step behind. That's all we get. No, she said, okay, she like says that the letter is just about him, the little details. I want the little details, okay? I am also in love with him. I want the little details, okay? I hope it's in here somewhere, because I feel like if they drop it like this, they can't. It has to be here somewhere. These 2 are so adorable. I have to read this excerpt to you guys. I've missed watching him in the gym, sparring with Garrick. I've missed being with him on the mat, feeling his body over mine, his he pulls me on my back over and over again. I've missed the tiny moments of my dimmer eyes with me in the crowded hallway. The bigger moments when I had him all to myself. I'm so damn in love with him that it hurts. And for the moment, I can't remember why I'm denying myself. They're so in love. They're so adorable. They're so cute. Okay, guys, I've continued reading. I've been reading like all day. I literally got this book at like 3 p.m. and it's 11 p.m. and I'm still reading. I've been reading like nonstop. I have to update you guys what just happened. I was literally reading in bed and I just had to turn my light on so I could update you guys on what just happened. Okay, so page 243. We're at the end of chapter 26, if you know where that is. But it's the part where our girl Violet finds out that Xaden is injured. Guys, this is my favorite trope. My favorite freaking trope. I'm so excited. I can't show them how excited right now because my parents are asleep. But our girl just runs out of her class to go get Xaden. And haven't you discussed the part where, like, the truth that she made was that she was in love with him? I mean, we knew, like, I literally can't even breathe right now. I'm so excited. I need to, like, take a lap. Like, this is, like, my favorite trope ever. Oh my god. I need someone to write, like, this next scene that we're gonna get from Zane's perspective right now. Oh my god, they're so stupid. They're literally, both of them are just so stupid. I have to read this passage out to you guys. And this is Zayden speaking. And you're wrong about me. I wouldn't have waited for all the information or even proof if I heard you've been hurt. This time, I don't step away when he reaches for me. His arm winds around my waist, and his hand splays on the small of my back to guide us out of the water's direct spray. The inches between us are both a gift and a curse as he leans in. I'm not always calm and collective, and I'm never in control when it comes to you. You want full disclosure when it comes to me, right? How's this for open? His gaze drops to my mouth. I would do the same thing you did because I'm just as reckless for you as you are for me. Oh my god, he's perfect. I love him. Okay guys, I am back. It's the morning of day 2 of me reading Iron Flames. I got to chapter 33 last night on page 295, so I'm a little bit less than halfway through the book right now, which is kind of insane because I got it like like late yesterday and it's now the morning. But yeah, I've really been loving it so far. As soon as I finish it, I'm gonna reread it because I know like I missed a lot of stuff because I've just been like so excited to read it. But yeah, let's just talk. I need to talk to you guys about like what happened while I was reading last night, because literally the juiciest shit happened. As I was saying before with the whole Xaden Violet thing, when she thought he was injured. Love that. I am like slightly disappointed that we didn't get the whole like her cover scene, and it does like make sense that he was mended before she got there, like 8 hours, you know, it like makes sense. It hurts my soul a little bit, but we did get like them hugging and stuff, which was basically just as good. So that was a really good scene, and I have to like, I'm gonna keep smiling when I'm talking about it because just, oh, I love them so much, and I'm glad that they're like on better terms now, and they're communicating better, which is really good. But I'm also scared because there's still 3 more books, so we know there's gonna be more issues between them, but I'm hoping this is like the worst of their issues. I love them so much. I think the next book with how their relationship's gonna go, I think hopefully they'll probably make up by the end of this book, and then I assume like mostly make up by the end of this book, and they'll do like the I love you thing by the end of this book, and then maybe something's, I don't know, because like the last book there was something revealed at the end that made her not trust him, which I feel like that could follow the same formula here, but like I hope not, because that feels like a little bit like the same thing for every book. But I assume in one of the books, like book 3 or 4, I think this happened, that one of them will get like kidnapped, or like they'll have to be like very far away from the other for like the majority of the book, because like this book, like they're still seeing each other. I really want like them to like actually be apart, and like one of them's like kidnapped with their side, or like being okay, this makes me like bad person. I would love to see like one of them like being tortured or something, and like far away, like the pining that we could see. I think that would be great for next book or book 4. That could be awesome. That would be great plot, just like see them apart, and like how it would affect dragons with the mating bond and stuff. Oh, I love angst. So anyway, we also have to talk about the fact that Jack is alive. Oh my god, that's insane. Like the fact that mending can like fully bring people back from the dead is kind of insane, which I think is something that's gonna be used in the future, maybe with like Xaden or Violet, like with Brendan using it, but it did like destroy Nolan to do, and it took him a long time. So I'm very interested to see how this will be used throughout the book. I think Jack was just like kind of showing us it can be done, and then I assume it'll happen again like once or twice more, just to kind of show, just for like plot reasons. But I think Jack was just to show that it can be done, and also shows how Lord Varish again wants to kill Violet. I do really like how Jack did like save Violet, and like he was like, you know, life for, you know, you gave me a second chance. And it seems like he's growing as a person now. He's getting better now, which I think it would be super interesting if we see him come to like Violet's side, like the good side, and like fight against people, and see him like grow as that much of the character to be like not a bad person anymore. He kind of have a Peter arc in Divergent. Guys, oh my god, and see, is he gonna be stuck in the archives with Arik? I don't know what his name is. Fuck, guys. Also, you stay, I stay. I love him so much. I'm sorry, like, he's the best. He's, I think, my top book boyfriend now, guys. Like, I love seeing him so much. This video is gonna be so long. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, I'm wait, what? You guys can't even see. I'm starting chapter 35, and, Varish, and Nolan just gave her, like, the water stuff, severs her connection with her dragon, and Varish, of course, is after her again. I hope he dies at the end of this book. I need him to die. He's giving umbrage, and I hate him. I mean, like, I knew there was no way they're gonna get away with this. Like, we're in the middle of the book. Like, this doesn't, the middle of the book means that all plans are going awry. But the only signet more trying terrifying than intrinsic is a truth sayer, and yet we let them. She's about to be interviewed, and the whole thing could blow. Oh my god, okay, so she's being tortured for information right now, which is, I can't believe I kind of like predicted this with my like thing, with like what I thought was gonna happen in the next 2 books, but oh my god, I kind of love this trope, to be honest, which is really bad. Let me read this passage to you guys. You think he's already not losing his shit? A corner of Liam's mouth rises into the cocky smirk I've missed so much. I bet he already knows. Scala felt Tarn's panic. That dragon of yours might not be able to reach you this deep under Baggisketh, but Zayn's gonna rip this place apart brick by brick. You just have to survive. Varish's signet is so interesting. He can see weaknesses. What? And of course, hers are the people she loves. I mean, I think we all need that. But yeah, it's such an interesting character thing. I love that. I knew Dane was gonna come back and save her. Yes, yes. I mean, fuck him. Like, he's the worst. Like, I really don't like him. But like, yes, character development. Yes. Yes, Dane. And Zayden's back. Zayden is back. Whoa. I have to read this monologue from Zayden to you guys because I am about to cry. I do. I'm sorry if you expect me to do a noble thing. I warned you, I'm not sweet or soft or kind, and you fell anyway. This is what you get, Violet. Me. The good, the bad, the unforgivable. All of it. I am yours. His arm wraps around the sole of my back, holding me steady and close. You want to know something true? Something real? I love you. I'm in love with you. I have been since the night the snow fell in your hair and you kissed me for the first time. I'm grateful my life is tied to yours because it means I won't have to face a day without you in it. My heart beats as long as yours does. And when you die, I'll meet Malik at your side. It's a damn good thing that you love me too, because you're stuck with me in this life and every other I could possibly follow. He is everything. And we're back in Eritrea. Okay, I have just finished part 1 of the book. Here we are. Fuck, you guys can't even see. Part 2. Here we are. Oh my god. Once we got to like the scene where Violet is, well, not just Violet, we're like running into the archives and stuff, like that whole situation. Once we got there, top tier. And also the other scene where, you know, we thought Zane was hurt was also a highlight. Let's be so honest. But once we got to that archive scene, just non-stop, like, could not put it down from there. So like, it really kicks in there, which is awesome. But yeah, I can't believe I'm like halfway through the book, and like, I'm like sad because like I'm like halfway done, and I just like, I don't want it to ever end. But I am glad that like there's gonna be like 3 more books, so you know, there's gonna be more. I can't believe they have more writers for the Rebellion. Like, it feels like they've gotten so far in this like one book. Like, I wonder what else is gonna go. It's like somehow I think the Rebellion is gonna like succeed in like book 3, and then there's gonna be more issues in books 4 and 5. I feel like it's moving so fast. Like, I assume part 2 will be them trying to get the Wardstone things happening and up. Coming, maybe it'll end with like them getting the wards up. I'm not sure. Like, I'm so curious where this is gonna go. And I've really enjoyed part 1. Like, I literally, like, I kept needing to pick up my camera because I'm like, oh my god, like, I need to tell you guys what's happening. I know this video is gonna be like an hour long. Like, I just can't stop talking about how much I love this book. And Darna will never bear a rider. I am very curious where they're going with the storyline. I never predicted this because I didn't talk about this because there's just so much to talk about that I just didn't have time. But I was thinking that Andarna, when I thought she was gonna like wake up from her dream of sleep and just be like super powerful. I just thought like the longer sleep would make her more powerful, but just because she bonded too early and all that stuff happened. But I feel so bad. Like, literally, I'm gonna cry because I love Andarna so much. I mean, I kind of don't like her as much now because she's so moody and she's so annoying. But I mean, I'm a teenager. I've been there. But I love like baby Andarna, and I just I don't know, I just like I'm sad. Like I just want her to be happy and okay. But I assume that she'll have like a cool role, that she can do something in the war. And I am willing to bet that there's gonna be a scene where like Violet's gonna have to ride on Andarna, and it's gonna be like a whole thing. What else? There's so much happening. I like can't even like talk about it because it's just like all the thoughts are racing through my brain. Also, I love Xaden. I feel like I just need to say that again. He is the best. I love him so much. Guys, Mirror knows now. Oh my god, like I literally, this book is just surprising me so much with how fast it's moving. Like I firmly agree with my point that I think the rebellion is gonna be over by the end of the next book, and then it's gonna be dealing with like other political stuff after, and just like other plot stuff. Cause like listen, I'm making pretzels, by the way, if you're wondering. All this stuff is happening like so quickly. Like I thought she was still gonna be in like the cadet corps. That is not what it's called. I don't know. She's gonna be in like a school for the next like until the end of this book. Oh, shit. And she is out with Xaden and the rebellion. She's like helping the rebellion stuff right now, and like she's about to go do the wards, which I'm sure that it's gonna go wrong, like the ward thing. She thinks she needs blood from 6 most powerful fighters. I think it's gonna mean their life's blood. Like I think it's gonna mean they have to die. But I don't know, maybe I'll be wrong. But I think it's gotten more complicated than like you think it is. I'm very surprised how fast it's moving. Cause like the fact that Mira knows now, I honestly thought Mira was gonna be a traitor. Like I was ready for like someone Violet knows to be like a traitor and like not go with them. Which I guess like her mom fits that, but I feel like there's gonna be a mole or a spy soon, because like everyone's just been coming to the right side, which I just don't think like is gonna happen. Like I feel like something has to happen where like more people go to the wrong side, because like, or like something's revealed and more people like switch sides or something, because like it feels like everyone is coming to their side. Like that just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I think this rebellion is gonna end faster than we think, and the rest of the book series is gonna be more about like killing the Venom and like destroying them with the Gryphon. I don't know, but I'm very excited to see where the rest of this goes. Oh my god, okay, I've been reading for like a while now, so I'm on page 420. Rydug might be dead. I don't know, maybe Brennan will be able to save it, but fuck, I was gonna like play a video game after this chapter, because I wanted to do something else, but okay guys, I just finished reading. I'm on chapter 48. I just finished reading the fight between Cat and Violet, and oh, so good. I like can't even like say how much I love that. It was just so interesting. It was so nice to actually see them like fight each other. Like very cathartic for me as well, because Cat is really bothering me. But yeah, I'm glad that they gave her like her reason for pursuing Xaden so much is not just out of like lust and love. It's actually for power, which I do appreciate, because now I can respect her character a lot more. If it was just for like because she wants him and whatever, like I would find that like really demeaning for like a female character and stuff. I just, the tension between them, like the arguing, it's so good. Like I really enjoy. Also, I really like her power can heighten emotions, which I think added a lot to the scene. I mean, like I was furious while I was reading it. Like I'm gonna reread this once I finish, obviously, because like I feel like I'm rushing through it a lot right now because I'm just so excited. But I need to take my time so I can actually enjoy it. But again, I'm rushing through because I'm just so excited to like see what happens. But once I am like able to sit down and like read it again, like I definitely want to like read that scene again, because it's just so good. It's just so powerful, and I love how Xaden walks in like in the middle of that happening. Like, oh, I love him so much. I think that her like being there and her being like previously engaged in him is gonna be a plot point, like probably book 4, I would say. I think that's gonna be a plot point. I think there's gonna be like a plot thing where like Xaden and her are like have to get married or whatever. Like there's some sort of attempt to get them married, and like Satan's having none of it because he's like, no, Violet, I'm like someone there that will cause some tension between him and Violet, which will be interesting. But I'm sure that's gonna happen because like they have them both in this place of royalty, and like yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. But I love that scene. I just need to come talk to you guys about it because it just was so good, and I need to scream over it with someone. I don't like your thinking you're not the center of my fucking world, yet here we are. I love him. They're actually talking about their emotions, guys. This is a miracle. I have been waiting for this the entire book. New dream development. They want our girl Violet to turn venom, which is really interesting. And they said that the sage that she's been talking to has said that he will do it for love, which I honestly think her turning venom could be such an interesting plot point. I would think it would happen around book 3 if it did, like end of book 3 probably, if it did happen, or maybe book 4-ish. I don't know, because she has to learn how to control her new venom powers if that does happen. But that could be such an interesting plot point. Yeah, if it happens at the end of book 3, then like she'd probably be away from like Zayd and everyone else all of book 4, and then she'd come back book 5 being like on the right side and stuff. That'd be such an interesting plot point. I do think that might happen, honestly, and they're teasing it in this book. The sage is meant in her dreams and stuff. I think that that's like the actual sage. Like I don't think that's just a dream. I think they're like invading her dreams or whatever, which I think is like pretty obvious. So like that's not like, I don't think that's a me being smart thing. I think it's just obvious, and Rebecca Yarros intends for us to know that. They're talking about how riders who are a direct descendant of the dragon's like previous rider get a second signet or they go mad. And it was mentioned in the last book that that Xaden is the direct descendant of Scale's last rider, his grandfather, I think it was. So that's kind of scary. Xaden has the possibility of going mad, but there's also the possibility of his whole intrinsic Xaden kind of happening, which I don't know if I still believe after reading this book, like having Iron Flame, because genuinely, like if he hasn't told her about that at this point, like that's just like we're getting into unforgivable territory here. But like, and also the thing I mentioned earlier about him reading her mind, like that hasn't really happened as much. I guess probably more because they can communicate like in their minds just through the dragons being mates and stuff. But I just think it's weird that he hasn't brought up his second signet yet, and I don't know, I'm very curious because if it hasn't done up, then the whole madness thing might happen, and they've been like dropping that, like they've mentioned it twice in this book. It clearly means it's probably gonna happen. Yeah, I just kind of want to mention that because I'm having thoughts about it and I'm very scared because Xaden is not allowed to go bad or I will cry. God, with the amount of videos, this video is gonna be like half an hour long. I'm so scared. I'm on page 5 of 5. I'm calling it now. Sloane's gonna be a siphon. I can feel it. Called it. I'm at the beginning of chapter 55. Actarthans. I love how Rebecca Yarros writes their arguments. Like the tension, like you can feel they're angry. You can feel how they fight. Like I'm like over here like hearing them scream at each other in my head, which I just love. Like you can really feel their emotions, which I really love. Why do the most interesting parts of the book happen when I am about to go to sleep? But oh my god, he just called her love. They just called Layla love. They're in a massive argument right now. It's not going well, but like, but yes, I hope that this is when they finally sort out their communication problems, because we're near the end of the book. We're on page 513. Please sort out your communication problems. I think that's gonna follow them throughout all the books because they both are emotionally constipated and need to go to couples therapy. But alas, here we are. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. Okay, so she just asked him about a second signet, and he wouldn't tell her. He's a mind reader. I know he is. He has to be, and he's not telling her. Oh, Xaden, I'm furious with this man. Oh my god. He's about to tell her, and like my heart heart is racing. Like, I'm gonna record myself lip reading this. You can read intentions, not your thoughts. Oh my god. I mean, I wasn't right. I saw this in a TikTok, but wow. I'm furious with him, but also I understand. It's 11 p.m. and I have school tomorrow. I know it doesn't sound that late, but like I have to sleep and I have a test tomorrow. Zayden's a venom. Zayden became a venom to fight off the sage. He did the thing that the sage thought Violet was gonna do to save Violet because he loves her. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, okay. It's been like a couple days since I've last updated you guys. Just because school and everything made it hard for me to read the book. But I'm about to do the last chapter, you know, the venom reveal just happened. All throughout the book, I don't remember what I mentioned, but I thought that Violet probably turned venom maybe book 3-ish, book 4-ish, if it ended up happening. You know, she was gonna turn because she loves Zayden, but I never really considered that Zayden would do it for her, which like I should have, because obviously Zayden and he loves her so much. But oh my god, he turned venom, and like obviously it's for good reasons. Like I don't blame him, because if he dies, she dies, and he doesn't want to hurt her. But holy shit, like I don't even know what to say to you. Like what? Where do we go? Like, and I have to wait like a year or two for the book. I'll be in college before this book comes out. Oh my god, I can't even breathe. I don't know what to do. Zayden's a venom. Zayden had the nightmares too. And didn't fucking know, because they don't fucking communicate. Oh my god, of course it nightmares too. I don't even know what to say now about that. I mean, Rebecca Yarros, great job with the cliffhangers. I mean, this is Rick Riordan level. Like, I don't even know how to end this video now. Like, Zayden is a venom. Like, it makes a lot of sense for his character. I can't deny that. But, how is this gonna affect their relationship? If he turns evil and, like, ends up going to the other side, which I don't see him doing because he loves Violet so much. But I could see power consuming him. I think next book we might have like an actual breakup. It's like, I mean, this book we kind of had one too, but like we always knew that we made it back together. But like, I could see next book them actually breaking up as Zayden gets more hungry for power, and even though he's gonna try and stop, he's gonna try and take him over until they find a cure. I don't know, I'll talk about that in my next video. I'll talk about predictions for the next book in my next video, because God knows this video is getting too long, but I don't even know what to say. Amazing book. Like, 5 stars if I'm just doing it right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, I mean, congratulations, because I think this is gonna be a long one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. If if you did enjoy the video, it's like a good question of the day. Now my comments are turned on. Just tell me your thoughts about Iron Flame if you read it. What do you think is gonna happen? What are your predictions? What were your reactions to that whole thing? Just all the stuff that I'm talking about. But yeah, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and see you next time. Bye.